Hey man, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to impress a woman, the more she seems to pull away? You text her first, you double text when she doesn't reply, you plan thoughtful dates, and yet, instead of appreciating it, she starts responding with less enthusiasm. Feels frustrating, right? But here's the thing, the harder you chase, the faster she runs. Now flip the script. Have you ever been in a situation where you were genuinely too busy to focus on a woman? Maybe work was keeping you occupied, or you were simply focused on yourself, and suddenly, boom, she starts texting more, checking in, wondering why you're not all over her like before. That, my friend, is the attraction paradox. Doing less makes her want you more. Let's break it down. The more you try, the less she feels that attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. When you overdo it, constantly trying to prove your worth, it sends a subconscious message, I need to win you over. And that, ironically, makes you seem less valuable. Why? Because high-value men don't need to prove their worth. They already know it. Women aren't drawn to men who overextend themselves. They're drawn to men who create mystery, men who have their own lives, men who don't hand over their time and energy so easily. In her mind, if you're too available, it means your time isn't that valuable. If you're too eager, it means you don't have better options. The moment she senses this, her interest drops. The power of pulling back. If doing too much kills attraction, then what's the solution? Pull back, not as a game, not as manipulation, but as a natural byproduct of living a fulfilling life. Imagine this. There's a guy who texts her good morning and good night every day, showers her with compliments, and is always there whenever she needs attention. Now, compare that to a man who is focused on his goals, has his own life, and engages with her when it naturally fits into his world. The second guy is the one she'll chase, not because he's playing hard to get, but because his attention is rare, and when something is rare, it becomes valuable. The scarcity effect. Why less is more? Ever noticed how limited edition products sell out fast? It's because people want what's scarce. The same principle applies to attraction. If you're always available, always texting, always planning dates, she doesn't have to put in any effort. She takes your presence for granted. But when you create a little distance, when you stop being so predictable, she starts to wonder, why isn't he texting me first anymore? Is he seeing someone else? What's changed? Now, instead of you chasing her, she starts chasing you. How to do less without losing her. So how do you do less in a way that increases attraction? Here are a few things you should start doing right now. 1. Match her energy, not exceed it. If she texts once, you text once. If she takes hours to respond, don't reply immediately either. 2. Let her initiate sometimes. If she's always the one being pursued, she won't feel the need to invest in you. Make her come to you. 3. Be unpredictable. Don't always be available at the same times. Don't always text her first, and don't always say yes to plans. 4. Focus on yourself. Women are drawn to men who are busy with their own lives, goals, and ambitions. When you stop making her your main focus, she'll naturally become more interested. 5. Know your worth. A man who knows his value doesn't seek validation. He doesn't chase. He lets attraction build naturally. Final thoughts. The attraction paradox is simple. The less effort you put in, the more she will feel the need to invest. It's not about playing games, it's about shifting your mindset. When you chase too hard, you put her on a pedestal. When you step back, you become the prize. So the next time you catch yourself over-analyzing every text, overcompensating with too much effort, or feeling like you need to win her over, stop, pull back, let her come to you, and watch how her energy shifts. Now tell me, have you ever experienced this shift in attraction? Drop a comment below, and let's talk about it.